misty eye of the mountain below. Keep careful watch of my brother's souls. And should the sky be filled with fire and smoke, keep watching over during suns. If this is to end in fire, then we shall all burn together. Watch the flames climb high into the night, calling out, Father, oh, stand by and we will watch the flames burn over and on the mountainside. And if we should die tonight, we should all die together. Raise a glass of wine for the last time, calling out, Father, oh, prepare as we will watch the flames burn over and on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountain. I see fire burning the trees, and I see fire hollow in soul. I see fire, blood in the breeze, and I hope that you remember me. Oh, should my people fold, and surely I'll do the same. Confined in mountain holes, we got too close to the flame, calling out, Father, oh, hold fast and we will watch the flames burn over and on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountain. I see fire burning the trees. I see fire hollow in soul. I see fire, blood in the breeze, and I hope that you remember me. And if the night is burning, I will cover my eyes, for
Okay. Hello and welcome to whoever ends up watching this. My name is Scar. I am just an average guy who likes to play Hearthstone. I'm not a professional, and I always do set reviews just to see what I think about the cards and then what they end up becoming. I've been so wrong in the past and so right that it's really gratifying to see that stuff later on. So it's fun to just record this stuff. So without further ado, hopefully everything sounds okay, and let's get the show on the road, I guess. Okay, first up we have Deathstalker Rexxar, a 6-mana card. Battlecry, deal 2 damage to all enemy minions. And I don't know what this 5 is. I guess you get 5 armor too, I'm guessing. I don't know. But so that's the Rexxar, that's the Hunter Death Knight card, which seems pretty cool. I mean, it's changing things up a bit. The Battlecry is pretty nice. It's a nice 2 damage AoE. But here's the real cool thing about it is the hero power. Build a beast. Hero power, craft a custom Zombeast. Which is absolutely crazy. I guess like you pretty much, it's just kind of like how adapting works pretty much. You pretty much get like a few options, you choose those options, and then that's what your beast becomes. I think that's pretty badass. That could be very annoying. Keep filling up your board with a bunch of stuff every turn for 2 mana. Like, I mean, I guess I could do more research, and I could have pulled it up, and we could have seen what kind of cards it could have made. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty good. So, I mean, the 2 damage hero power seems really, really good. Obviously, it's like one of the best hero powers. But, build a beast, like, giving yourself a minion every turn, that's just really good, too. I don't know. I really like this card. I mean, I don't know what it's gonna end up doing, but I'm pretty sure this is gonna be like a new archetype for Hunter, because it's kind of bland right now. There's like really jack shit to do with Hunter, so hopefully this brings it back. We have a neutral card, a 3 mana, 3 attack, 1 health. Shallow Gravedigger. It's a rare. Death Rattle, add a random Death Rattle minion to your hand. Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, this could, I mean, it's gonna probably be good in Arena. I don't ever see it really being played in Constructed. But I like the effect. I like that there's more Death Rattle cards. That's cool. Cool art, too. Prince Keleseth, 2 mana, 2/2. Probably butchered the name. And I even play Warcraft. That's what's probably... Battlecry. If your deck has no 2-cost cards, give all minions in your deck +1/+1. Okay, so it's basically these princes are the theme of if you don't play, so, you know, 2, 3, or 4 mana cost cards, you get, you know, buffs for your deck. So, like, there's a certain kind of deck for these, obviously. And I'm pretty sure someone's going to find out a way to use all these. And it's going to be OP as shit, probably. And just overthinking it. Alright, a Paladin card. It's a common. 4 mana. 3 attack, 2 health. Chillblade Champion. Charge and Lifesteal. That is pretty freaking cool. But for 4 mana... The first thing that comes to mind is, for me at least, is Kor'kron Elite. Because that's a 4 mana card with Charge. It's got 4 attack, 3 health. But this has 3 attack, 2 health, and the lifesteal. Well, the lifesteal is really good, right? Because obviously the charge is too, but the lifesteal is really good. Because that's the new mechanic, and also it just heals you. Like, the more health you get, the longer you stay alive. So that's cool and all. The mana cost, I think, is a little high. And plus, it's only got 2 health, so it's going to die very easily. So it's like something you're going to want to put out and then trade with or something, probably. And that just seems like a little bit too overcost for me, at least. Cool effect, though. Spirit Lash is a pre-spell common card. Lifesteal, deal 1 damage to all minions. So pretty much all the damage you do to a minion, you get back as lifesteal. So this could be really crazy. Again, like the first thing that comes to mind for me is compare this to Maelstrom Portal, right? Like that's a 2 mana card that does 1 damage. That spawns a minion. This just gives you lifesteal back, which is, you know, the priest name. And plus, that could be really insane for 2 health. Think about, for example, I mean, this works with lifesteal too, because this is spell damage. I mean, this works with spell power too, because this is spell damage. So, if you can get something off with like maybe 2 or 3 health, or, I'm sorry, 2 or 3 damage that you're going to deal to all minions, and like there's 3 or 4 minions out, Jesus, like you're healing up quite well just for 2 mana, especially versus aggro. This will be very good. This will be very good. I think this will be a cool card. I think I'm going to definitely give it a try when I get it. So I don't know, I like this card. This is definitely a cool card in my opinion. 4 mana 5, so this is the Ticking Abomination. I think this was the first card that they revealed. Not very good. I'm just gonna say like arena type card. Here is a rogue card. Okay, so the Plague Scientist. Combo, give a friendly minion poisonous. So it's a 3 mana 2/3. Give a friendly minion poisonous. That's gonna be pretty cool, like to trade up and do whatever with. Maybe for like a tempo rogue type of thing. But I don't know if it'll really get that much play, but I like it. I think it's got a cool effect. I think in arena it's going to be very fucking annoying to be able to do that, use that. And then also, I like playing Tempo Rogue. I'm not really that huge of a fan of like Miracle Rogue and stuff, because I don't know, I just don't like playing that kind of style. But I do like playing Tempo Rogue, and like this is something I see being played in it. Like something if I wanted to mess around with. That's pretty cool. Here's the Shaman weapon. It's 3 mana, 1 attack, 3. I can't even think of the freaking word. Whatever, duration or durability. Sorry. Destroy any frozen minion damaged by this. I think this is trash. Honest to God, this is just trash. Like I get the effect and stuff, great. If it finds its way into the meta, then you know, come back and say I was wrong, but. Cool card, like, effect. Like, I like the effect that if anything's frozen, you get to kill it, sure. But that's just overcost, and that just seems really lame. Here's a warrior card. 4 mana 2/2, Blood Razor, Battle Cry, and Death Rattle. Deal 1 damage to all minions. This, like many other people probably thought of right away, this is like a Death Spite, right? The same mana. Obviously, it's only got 2 less attack than it used to have. But the Battle Cry and the Death Rattle, so that's pretty damn sweet. So you get the effect right off the bat, which sometimes you really want. And then you could, you know, slam into something for the extra 2 damage and kill it off if you had to. And then also you got the Death Rattle effect, like the Death Spite. That's really cool, because it's going to bring me back to that time of when that was like a thing. And now, that's out there. I think I think Grim Patron could be a thing maybe, if that's still in standard. I'm pretty sure it's still in standard. And if not, I mean Wild's gonna be pretty crazy, right? With all the different death rattles and Battle Cry 1 damage effects that they have in the game now. There's gonna be a lot of things you could do with like those Grim Patron type decks. Alright, here's the other Prince card, 3 mana 3/3, same effect that we're going along with the not playing a certain cost card. Battle Cry, if your deck has no 3 cost cards, transform it into a 3/3 copy of a minion. Well, there you go. There's that one. I don't think that's that great. Here's a neutral card, Epic. 6 mana, 5/5. Spells, cost 2 more mana. It's called the Nerubian Unraveler. Oh, so this is the card that... God, everything's like reminding me of other cards. This is kind of like a neutral Loatheb, and you could have 2 of. It's cost 1 more mana, because Loatheb used to cost 5 mana, and it was a 5/5, which was your opponent's cards would be, I think it was like cost 5 more mana or some shit like that. But this, you throw this out, and I mean, it obviously has a drawback for you as well, so I guess it depends on the deck you're playing. But I don't know, like, if a lot of spells become a thing, this could pop up. I'm guessing, like, I mean, I'm glad there's one of these cards out there now for standard, at least. It's pretty cool. Okay, here's a warrior card. 3 mana, 4/3. Mountain Fire Armor. Death Rattle. If it's your opponent's turn, gain 6 armor. Death Rattle. If it's so, that could be pretty fucking annoying. Holy shit. That could be pretty annoying, and it's only 3 mana. 3 mana, 4/3. That's not bad. And if your opponent kills it, which on his turn, you get 6 armor right off. I like it. I like it. I like it. It's a cool card. I don't know if it'll be played, but I mean, nobody knows what's going to be played. This is just my opinion on the cards. I think it's a cool effect. 6 armor is a lot of armor too. Jeez. Here's the secret frickin' Hunter legendary Professor Putricide. Such a cool guy that was in the game. After you play a secret, put a random hunter secret into the battlefield. So you could just keep generating stuff with this. This is a 4 mana 5/4 too. Pretty cool for Secret Hunter. They got like a generator. I like it. And plus they got a few new secrets. So, could work out. Did I hit the wrong button? I sure did. Mage card, 4 mana, 2/6. Ghastly Conjurer. Battle Cry. Add a mirror image spell to your hand. What? Well, probably decent in Arena. I don't know. Like, it's... I don't know. A mirror image? How much do you want that? 4 mana, 2/6. I mean, the stats are pretty cool. I mean, I like that it has 6 health, but I don't know. I don't really see it's going to be played. Here's the Warlock legendary Blood Queen Lanathel. 5 mana, 1/6. Lifesteal has +1 attack for each card you've discarded this game. So basically, yeah, if they're trying to pull this this card lock still. So yeah, like whatever you discard, that's the attack that you get when you play it, and then whenever it attacks, if it lands an attack, you get the lifesteal for it. So yeah, I don't know, probably not going to be played. Cindergosa. An 8 mana, 8/8. It's a dragon. Battle Cry. Summon 2 0/1 champions. Let me open up a little thing here to show you guys what the champions look like. Come on. There's a champion. They're a 1 mana token, but they summon them out automatically. And the death rattle of these little champions is add a random legendary minion to your hand. So let's go back to Cindergosa. Does anybody think or remember what the hell used to do this? Dr. Boom. So like, I think this is a strong card. I think it's pretty cool. And one thing that's really neat about this is it's a dragon. So like, you could find it off Netherspite Historian. So like, Dragon Priest kind of gets stronger with all the dragon cards that come out, because they could like search for so much other things, and like They have a lot of tools for dragons, especially their AoEs and stuff. They could actually buff their others. Oh my god, there's so many things. I'm actually more excited for this card for Priest than for Mage. Isn't that weird? Okay, here's a rogue card, Leeching Poison. Give your weapon lifesteal. 2 mana. I mean, if that's what you want to do, go for it. You have to build up a big weapon, though, in my opinion, for it to be worth it. Alright, here's a 3 mana 3/4 for a Mage, Cold Wraith, Battle Cry. If an enemy is frozen, draw a card. I mean, it could be pretty good if you're playing Freeze Mage or something, or some kind of freeze deck now that they have all these freezing cards, more freezing cards than we used to have, so I don't know, pretty cool looking. 2 mana Epic for Warrior, Bring It On. Gain 10 armor. Reduce the cost of your minions in your opponent's hand by 2. Yeah, no. 5 mana 2/7 Voodoo Hexer. It's a rare. Taunt. Freeze any character damaged by this minion. I think it's pretty good. If you could find the right deck for the Shaman, I think it could be pretty good, because it's really annoying, right? It's like freezes anything that damages it, and even freezes the the hero. So I mean, 7 health is pretty good, and it's a taunt, so I like it. Here's a hunter card. 3 mana 4/3, the Bear Shark Beast. Can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. So that I like right away, because it's very annoying. First of all, Priest wouldn't have been able to do anything with the Shadow Word Pain or Death anyways, because it's 4 attack, which is perfect for that. Mages and everything else can't directly target it. So I like it. I actually really like the card. I'm gonna try it out, but I don't know. Especially in Arena, this is gonna be a fucking strong card, I think. I like it. I like the card because I like Hunter. I think it's such a cool looking card. Can't wait to see what the golden one looks like with the animation. Alright. Druid Legendary. 9 mana 3/7 beast called Hardennox. Death Rattle. Summon your your taunt minions that died this game. They're really pushing like taunts on the Druid, and especially with the Death Knight, which we'll eventually get to. So this could end up being pretty decent. Like if you're playing that shit, but seems really slow. And here is another Druid card, 5 mana 5/3. Choose a Death Rattle secretly. Deal 3 damage to all minions or give them +2/+2. So like pretty much the Death Rattle will be either one of those that you choose. Obviously your opponent won't know which one you chose, so then it just plays mind games with them. So pretty neat effect. I'm pretty much gonna say like if I think the card's like cool or if it's gonna be good or not. Like I have no idea if it's gonna be in the constructed, and I need a sip of water, so one moment. Okay, 7 mana 6/7 epic for Hunter. Abominable Bowman. Death Rattle. Summon a random friendly beast that died this game. I don't know. Like if you're running bigger beasts, then sure it's gonna be good. But if you're running like a lot of 1 or 2 mana beasts, it might be kind of annoying to pay 7 mana to get like a shitty minion. Here's a Paladin Legendary. Bolvar Fireblood. Divine Shield. After a friendly minion loses Divine Shield, gain +2 attack. So pretty much if you're going to be playing the Divine Shield type decks, which is what they're giving Paladin a lot of room for, then this could be pretty good. I mean, if there's a Divine Shield deck for Paladin, then this is going to be decent. Especially for 5 mana, and it's got 7 health, and it could just build up really big. Now, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that, like, builds up as it's in your hand, like those other cards do. I don't think this has to be on the ground. I guess we'll find out. Okay, Light Sorrow. After, this is a warrior card. Wait, what is this, a warrior card? This has got to be a paladin card. Yeah, this is a paladin card. 4 mana, 1/4 weapon. It's an epic too. What the fuck? After a friendly minion uses Divine Shield, gain +1 attack. Okay, so pretty much the same effect as the legendary, but I guess it has to be equipped. So I don't know. I don't really care for it. There's better weapons. Here's a neutral card, 4 mana, 3/3, Corpse Taker. Battle Cry. Gain Taunt if your deck has a Taunt minion. Repeat for Divine Shield, Lifesteal, and Wind Fury. So, okay, first off, in Arena, that's insane. And for Constructed, I could see this being played. I mean, if you had, that's crazy. I mean, thank God they didn't put Charge on here, because if they had Charge on there, that would just be it at 4 mana. But, I like that. I like this card a lot. I think it's going to be played. I really do. But I know in Arena, this is going to be nuts. You even get Lifesteal. Jesus. Divine Shield, Battle Cry. Yeah, okay. So Divine Shield, Lifesteal, and Wind Fury. And it already gains Taunt if you already have a Taunt. Jesus. That's a good one. Alright, so 7 mana, 5/5. Common, Bone Mare. Battle Cry, give a friendly minion +4/+4 in Taunt. That's an Arena card for sure. Animated Berserker. After you play a minion, deal 1 damage to it. We saw this in the highlight video yesterday when Blizzard was doing the reveals. And there's a lot of places for this card. So I think it'll be played in certain decks. Maybe in Rage decks or something like that. It was pretty simple. He would throw that out, and then he threw out like Acolyte of Pain and drew a card, and it was good with Frothing Berserker and stuff. So it has places. Warlock, 1 mana, 1/1. Sanguine Reveler, Battle Cry, destroy a friendly minion and gain +2/+2. I mean, if you're going to be playing a zoo deck, this could be pretty decent, especially on the Villager, Possessed Villager. You eat that, he pops out another 1/1 from that, and then you get this just reminds me of the other card that they have that's 4 mana. Except that you don't get the adapt, you just get to play it for +2/+2. I mean, it could work. It could work. It's cool that they're giving them like more zoo-y cards. Here's the neutral 0 card. A 1/1 beast, Snow Flipper Penguin. It's cool that it's a beast. They have a Murloc one, so now they have a beast, so it could end up being relevant, who knows. Like, but I don't see anybody putting it in their deck, but I mean, like, from discovering it, or like from something like that, like say the person's only got three more mana left and they're discovering a card and they see that and they could just throw it out there and activate the kill command. Now that would be annoying. Here's a Shaman. And whenever another minion is frozen, add a copy of it to your hand. This is just shitty ass card. Alright. 5 mana Druid card. It's a rare Spreading Plague. Summon a 1/5 Scarab with Taunt. If more opponents have more minions, cast this again. Well, it seems like a cool effect. We'll see if it actually is played. Here's a 2 mana Shaman spell. Cyrostasis, or Cyrostasis, I guess? Cyrostasis. Give a minion +3/+3 and freeze it. That's so fucking stupid. Jesus Christ. 2 mana Warlock. Spell Defile, rare. Deal 1 damage to all minions. If any die, cast this again. That's really good. I think that's a really good card. I like it. I think it'll be played too. Here's the third Prince. 4 mana 4/4, Prince Valinar. Battlecry. If your deck has no 4-cost cards, gain Lifesteal and Taunt. Yippee. Alright, here's a 2 mana warrior spell. Epic. Dead Man's Hand. Shuffle a copy of your hand in your deck. For control warriors, I think that's pretty good because they have a bunch of good value cards. You throw those back into your deck, shit. Helps with fatigue, especially if you have a full hand or close to it. Hell, even having 5 cards. That's pretty decent. The throat is all fucked up. Okay. Here's a 4 mana spell for Priest. A rare. Eternal Servitude. Discover a friendly minion that's died this game. Summon it. For the right deck, this can work out. It's a really cool effect. And I like the fact that you get to just summon it straight away. I like that effect on your card. Alright, here's a mage. Minion, it's a rare. 3 mana 3/2. Doomed Apprentice. Your opponent's spells cost 1 more. So it's got like a Loatheb type of an effect. Excuse me, my throat. Okay. Seems like a cool card. I don't know if it'll be played and constructed. Here's a rogue card, a rogue weapon. 3 mana 3/2. Durability, it's a rare. Shadowblade, Battlecry, your hero is immune this turn. I think this is a very good card. I think this is a very good rogue card, and it's definitely going to be played in some type of archetype, probably like Miracle. Here is the Mage Death Knight card, 9 mana. And the 5 armor, I'm guessing you get 5 armor too. Frostlich Jaina. Battlecry, summon a 3/6 water elemental. Your elementals have lifesteal this game. So, I mean, obviously frost elementals are very annoying as it is. So, and plus having lifesteal on it is very good. And as we know, a frost elemental is 3/6. So let's take a look and see what the hero power actually does. Icy Touch. 2 mana Icy Touch. Hero power. Deal 1 damage. If this kills a minion, summon a water elemental. So if it kills something off, you get a 3/6 water elemental with lifesteal. So that is pretty freaking cool. I don't know. I think it's going to be pretty fun to play. There's going to definitely be a deck for this someone's going to play with. The effect is pretty cool. I mean, 3/6 water elementals that freeze shit and then just give you life back could be pretty fucking annoying. So, yeah. Paladin Minion. 3 mana 2/2. Howling Commander, rare. Battlecry. Draw a Divine Shield minion from your deck. That's going to be a very, very good card, especially for the Divine Shield archetype, obviously, because that's what it's made for. And, like, imagine that. Like, you 3 mana 2/2, you play that, you pop out your Tyrians, you get them. You just don't have to wait for them and dig for them. You just gives you closer to it. I think this is a pretty fucking good card. It's going to probably be played and constructed for sure, especially with the Divine Shield deck that's going to be coming out. Here's a secret for Hunter. 2 mana, obviously. Venom Strike Trap. Secret. When one of your minions is attacked, summon a 2/3 Poisonous Cobra. Excuse me. Okay. Jeez. I think that's pretty freaking decent. I mean, would you rather have the 2/3 poisonous cobra, or would you rather have 3 snakes when you play snake trap? I don't know. I still think snake trap's probably better, as dumb as that sounds, because you could buff them. But I mean, I guess it's another trap. I mean, if you're playing Professor Putresize and he plays this for you, then I think that's pretty cool. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm glad they have another trap that has something like that. And Poisonous Cobra, I mean, for some reason, if this does become good and like nobody can take care of your Poisonous Cobra, then that just fucks the other person up, and that's makes them play their whole turn differently. That's with anything poisonous though, so we'll see. Here's a 2-mana mage card. Rare 1/3. It's an elemental. Ice Walker. Your hero power also freezes the target. So pretty much if Jesus. I think that could be a good card. That's very annoying. I mean, freezing shit is very annoying. And there's a lot of stuff now you could do with stuff that's frozen, so I guess we'll have to see. But I think it's pretty good. Here's a neutral card. It's an epic 4-mana 1/4 Meat Wagon. Death Rattle. Summon a minion with your deck with less attack than this minion. Oh my god, I can't even talk. Sorry, my throat is really bothering me. Summon... okay, hold on. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I gotta get something to drink here. Okay, sorry about that, everybody. I was really having a problem with my throat there. I have to keep drinking some water. Okay, so Death Rattle. Summon a minion from your deck with less attack than this minion. It's a mech, too, so I guess there's your new mech card. In my opinion. Here's a neutral. 6-mana 5/3. Necrotic Geist. Whenever one of your other minion dies, summon a 2/2 ghoul. Pretty overpriced, but it's cool that it's got that effect of summoning a 2/2 ghoul whenever anything dies, so that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Other than that, it's pretty overpriced and won't be played and constructed. Here's a dragon, though. It's a neutral dragon, 5-mana 5/5, Cobalt Scalbane. At the end of your turn, give another random friendly minion +3 attack. I think it's I don't know. Like I think it's pretty decent. Like at the end of your turn, give another friendly minion +3 attack, and it's a dragon. Like obviously, Dragon Priest comes to mind. But like this could be played in some other type of decks too. That's really pretty decent for 5 mana. 5 mana, 5/5 plus a really good effect that gives you another minion +3 attack, and on top of that, it's a dragon, which has other synergies with other cards and other classes, and it's only a common. It's a pretty damn good card, in my opinion. Hell yeah. I guess we'll see how wrong I am about all this stuff later on, I guess. Okay, here is Embrace Darkness. Choose an enemy minion at the start of your turn. Oh, it's a pre-spell, by the way. Choose an enemy minion at the start of your turn. Gain control of it. I probably confused people by reading that. Choose an enemy minion. At the start of your turn, gain control of it. So pretty much this is like an end tomb, but it's like a straight away. Like, so say someone's got a Tyrion on their board. I play this on the Tyrion. And then he gets to play a turn with it, and then after his turn's over, I get it right back onto my board, and I get the Tyrion. So it's like, I don't know, it's like a mind control, like you get one turn left, and then I'm taking it back type of an effect. I don't know. It could be a pretty annoying card. Here's a Hunter Beast. Or it's not a beast. It looked like one. Excuse me. 3 mana 2/2. Stitched Tracker. Battlecry. Discover a copy of a minion in your deck. 2/2 is not really great stats. For 3 mana. Like if it was 2 mana, probably. But I mean, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you're picking a card from your deck. That's nice. I mean, if you really want to specifically get that card that you want to get early on, this could be really freaking nice for that. I don't know. I think it's neat. I'm going to put it in the that's kind of neat pile. But I don't know. I don't like the stats and stuff. Here's a warrior card. 3 mana, 1/4. It's a rare. Valkyr Soul Claimer. Whenever this minion survives damage, summon a 2/2 ghoul. Holy shit, man. This is pretty... I think this is pretty good card. I mean, especially with that other card that when you play it, and then whenever you play something else after it, and that thing's on board, it does 1 damage to it. This could be, like, really good. And here's the ghoul, by the way. It's a 2 mana token. But it puts it on the board straight away. Pretty good card, in my opinion. Here's a neutral, 5 mana, 5/4. Sunborn Valkyr. It's a common. Battlecry. Give an adjacent minion, or give adjacent minions +2 health. I mean, that's pretty good at in arena for sure. And like, I'm trying to think what does this compare to? Like, Argus really doesn't, because Argus gives you +1 and taunt. This gives you just +2 health on each side. And I think the taunt is a little bit better because it stops things, obviously. So I don't know. Probably good in arena. Not going to be seen constructed. Here's the the priest legendary, Archbishop Bendicatus. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm fucking this up. Archbishop Bendicus. Holy shit, Bendicus. Archbishop Bendicus. There we go. It's a 4 attack, 6 health. Battle cry. Shuffle a copy of your opponent's deck in your hand. At first, I thought this was pretty crappy, and then I thought about it more, and I even talked to one of my buddies about it, and he said straight away, like, how could this card be good? And I was like, well, you know, you can steal your opponent's deck and blah 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 and all this and that. And then I was like, You know what? He's right. You could only, I think, have like up to 40 cards in your deck anyways. And plus, like, I mean, yeah, it's going to be fun to play this card in certain type of formats or something, like if you're playing for fun or like if you get an arena. But like, I don't really see it being played and constructed much, honestly. And it's too overcost. But I mean, you get the whole deck though, so maybe it's not. Here's a Warlock card, 2 mana, 2/3. What the fuck? Gnome-Feratu or something? Gnome-Feratu? Battlecry, remove the top card of your opponent's deck. That could be pretty fucking annoying. That could be really annoying. Here's the Rogue card. 4 mana, 5/3. Runeforge Haunter. Rare. During your turn, your weapon doesn't lose durability. Oh shit. That could be pretty good. Damn. Okay, here's a new pirate card. 4 mana, 3/3. Phantom Freebooter. Battlecry gains stats equal to your weapons. Okay. So this will be pretty good in Pirate Warrior, I'm pretty sure. Here's a Druid card, 3 mana, 1/6, Crypt Lord. It's a common. Taunt. After you summon a minion, gain +1 health. Holy shit. Because it's only 3 mana. You could, and you know how Druids are. Jesus. That could be cool. Here's a neutral, 5 mana, 5/3, Tomb Lurker, Epic. Battlecry. Add a random Death Rattle minion that died this game to your hand. Cool for Death Rattle decks, that's for sure. Oop. Alright, here's a Paladin card. 1 mana, 1/1. It's a common, Righteous Protector. Taunt and Divine Shield. Okay, this card is absolutely insane. It's so fucking good. Because, first of all, it just stops everything. Like, it's just so annoying. It's basically an Annoyatron for 1 mana less, and there's 1 less health, and it's only for Paladin. And obviously, Paladin's going for the Divine Shield type decks, because they have those type of cards now. And this fits right in with that. This goes in with, like, the aggro Paladin deck. Obviously, this makes it just so much better. I mean, this is so good. And like Blood Knight might actually be a thing now with all these all these Divine Shields that are going around, not just for Paladin, for other classes too. So I don't know. It's gonna be very fucking annoying, these Divine Shields. Okay, 3 mana, 2/5, common. It's a rare, Mindbreaker. Hero powers are disabled. Well, that 5 health is actually pretty fucking crazy. And then not just that, if the DK hero powers start getting out of hand, this will be a good counter to it for a little while. Okay, here's a Hunter. A 5 mana, 4/6 beast. It's rare, Corpse Widow. Your Death Rattle cards cost 2 less. So they're really trying to push the Death Rattle Hunter. Here's a 5 mana priest spell. It's Devour Mind. It's a rare card. Copy 3 cards in your opponent's deck and add them to your hand. So this is probably pretty good in control matchups. I mean, 3 cards for 5 mana just reminds me of Nourish, but it's from your opponent's deck rather than yours. So it could be good in control matchups, in my opinion. Here's another priest card. 9 mana, 4/8. It's a Obsidian Statue. It's an epic card. It's got Taunt and Lifesteal, and it's also have a Death Rattle. Destroy a random enemy minion. I have no idea. 1 second, guys. Okay. I think this is a good card. It's probably going to be played. Here's a 3-mana mage spell. It's a epic. It's called Simulacrum. God, what are with these? Simulacrum. Copy the lowest cost minion in your hand. I don't know. Here's a 3-mana warlock spell. It's rare, unwilling sacrifice. Choose a friendly minion. Destroy it in a random enemy minion. What the fuck? Choose a friendly minion. Destroy it in a random enemy minion. This could be pretty decent. I mean, I don't know. I don't really like killing all my shit all the time, though. What the fuck? Okay. Here's a neutral. This shit's pretty loud now. Okay. So 5 mana 3/3, Corpse Raiser. Battle Cry. Give a friendly minion death rattle. Resummon this minion. Arena card. Here's the Rogue Legendary. 4 mana 4/5. Lillian Voss. Battle Cry. I can't even talk right now. Replace spells in your hand with random spells from your opponent's class. I don't really like it. Glacial Mysteries. Put one of each secret from your deck into the battlefield. It's an 8 mana card. It's epic. Put one of each secret from your deck into the battlefield. Let me just think of something. Secret Paladin. That shit was so annoying. Let's give Mage, who's got the most annoying and best secrets in the game, a card to fucking do that too. Oh, okay, here you go. So now pretty much you're gonna have to be playing Eater's Secrets, because this will be a thing. Because that's just fucking crazy. I know it's 8 mana, but Jesus Christ, that's so much value. Put one of each secret from your deck into your battle. So you put, I mean, God, mages have so many good secrets. It's just insane. Like, just think about it for a second. Like, I'm just going to go off shit that I could think of right away. Mirror Entity, Ice Block, Ice Barrier, Spellbinder, Counterspell, Vaporize. What the fuck else? Even the stupid Polymorph one, because that's just like a defensive one for anything that they play. God. This is going to be crazy. This is going to be a crazy ass fucking card and deck archetype. Here's a Shaman card. 2 mana 2/2. It's a common. It's called Burlock. Battlecry. Freeze an enemy minion. I mean, it's got a cool effect, and I'm glad that there's another Murloc. That's all I'm going to say. Here is the Rogue Death Knight card. It's a 9 mana cost card. Battlecry. Gain stealth until your next turn. So pretty much this is like an ice block in a way, except you don't take any damage. It's like you can't be attacked. If anybody's ever played any of the, well, I'm sure you guys have. If you played any of the starter games in the beginning of Hearthstone, before you get any of your cards, they make you play against people, and like when they're immune, you can't attack them, you can't do anything, you can only attack their minions, otherwise you pass your turn. So that's pretty much what it is. And let's go ahead and take a look at what the hero power does once you do it. So you get the battle cry of stealthing yourself whenever you need to on that turn. And this is what your hero power becomes. It becomes a passive hero power. During your turn, add a shadow reflection to your hand. And this is what a shadow reflection is. A shadow reflection is each time you play a card, transform this into a copy of it. Seems pretty fucking OP. We'll see if it gets played, but it's pretty cool. I like it. Oh, this card's bonkers. This is that Druid card. It's a 10 mana spell, Ultimate Infestation. It's an epic. Deal 5 damage, draw 5 cards, gain 5 armor, and summon a 5/5 ghoul. That's just nuts. That's a good card. Alright, here's a 2 mana paladin spell. Desperate Stand. It's rare. Give a minion Death Rattle. Return this to life with 1 health. I don't think it's that great. Here's a Priest minion. 2 mana 2/2. Shadow Ascendant. It's a common. At the end of your turn, give another random friendly minion +1/+1. That could be pretty fucking annoying. Saying like turn 2 and you have the coin. You play this with like a Northshire, and then that just gets it going. Radiant Elemental has a lot of synergy with it. You could buff it up and stuff, and I like it. It seems like it's a cool card, and I think it might be played. Okay, here is a Warlock card. It's a spell, 3 mana, Treachery. It's an epic. Choose a friendly minion and give it to your opponent. I mean, I'm sure if there's a place for it, then great. But I don't see it being played much. 6 mana, 4/6. Skulking Geist. 6 mana, 4/6. It's an epic. Battle Cry. Destroy all 1-cost spells in both hands and decks. Oh wow, this can actually be very good, especially since this destroys Jade Druid, because it just kills their that 1 mana spell that generates all their Jades. This can mess with Priest. It can mess with Mage. Definitely Paladin. I see this being played for sure. Okay, 1 sec, guys. Okay. Here's a 2 mana Shaman spell, Ice Fishing. It's a common card. Draw 2 Murlocs from your deck. If you're playing a Murloc deck, then there you go. Here's another Priest minion, 3 mana 3/3, Acolyte of Agony. It's a common, it's got lifesteal. I don't really know what to say about this card. It seems kind of stupid. I mean, I guess that's the dumb thing to say. It's kind of stupid. It just doesn't seem very good, I guess. That's all I gotta say. Roll the Bones. It's a 2 mana, a rogue spell. It's rare. Draw a card. If it has Death Rattle, cast this again. Well, if you want to play a Death Rattle rogue, then that could be decent. Here's a Shaman card. 3 mana, 2/8. Jakari Defender. It's a common. Taunt. Overload of 3. Seems pretty decent, but like it's almost like play it on turn 3, skip your next turn. But I mean, I mean, it could be played. It may be played. Here's a secret for Mage, another one to add to your Christmas tree Mage deck. 3 mana, Frozen Clone. Secret, after your opponent plays a minion, add 2 copies of it to your hand. Good lord. That's very annoying. Okay, here we go. Here is Anduin. Shadow Reaper Anduin. It's an 8 mana Death Knight card for the priest. Battlecry, destroy all minions with 5 or more attack, which could just be absolutely insane and hit a huge board swing. And this is the hero power. Void Form. Deal 2 damage. After you play a card, refresh this. So you can use this multiple times, especially if priests have, like say you're playing Miracle Priest with this, and you can just keep generating low cost cards. You can just keep punching them in the face. Especially, I don't think you can use this with Raza, or I think you can. If you can use this with Raza, the Unchained, then that's just insane. You could like do an OTK type of thing. Here's a 1 mana spell for the Hunter. Play Dead. It's a common card. Trigger a friendly minion's death rattle. That could be pretty cool. That could be pretty cool. I like it. Here's a common. 3 mana 2/4. Battlecry. Give a friendly minion immune this turn. That could be pretty good. I like it. For Arena. Put that on a taunt. That's pretty crazy. It's only 3 mana. It's got 2/4, and the Battlecry is actually pretty cool. So who knows? 2 mana 2/1. Fallen Sun Cleric. Battlecry. Give a friendly minion +1/+1. It just pretty much reminds me of the Shattered Sun Cleric, which is a 3/2. Huh. Seems pretty cool though. Low mana cost card that buffs something. Could be good in like Rogue. Or not Rogue, I mean Zoo or something, like if that comes back. Rotface. Here's an 8 mana Warrior Legendary, 4 attack, 6 health. Whenever this minion survives damage, summon a random legendary minion. And we saw this in the video yesterday, and it was bonkers. It was so good. I like it too. I just love the effect of that, getting random legendaries. It's always fun to see what pops out. Here's a 1 mana mage spell, Breath of Sindragosa. It's a common. Deal 2 damage to an enemy minion and freeze it. Well, that seems pretty cool. It's a nice little effect. Some nice damage. And it freezes something. Here's a Warlock minion. 3 mana, 3 attack, 6 health. Howlfiend, common. Whenever this minion takes damage, discard a random card. Oh man. I don't like this at all. Fuck that. Here's a priest spell. 6 mana, Shadow Essence. It's a rare. Summon a 5/5 copy of a random minion in your deck. Like, I don't know. Why the hell would I play 6 mana to play a 5/5 of a random minion? Okay, so I mean, I get what it's saying. The effect of, I don't know. I don't like it. That's all I'm gonna say. Here's another dragon that I like for Dragon Priest. 6 mana, 6/5 Bone Drake. It's a rare. Death Rattle. Add a random dragon to your hand, and it's just so good. I love this card. It's gonna be good in Dragon Priest and any other dragon type deck. Here's a Druid card. Webweave. 5 mana spell. It's common. Summon 2 1/2 poisonous spiders. And these are what the poisonous spiders look like. They're a 2 cost token. It's a 1/2 beast. They're actually called Frost Widows, and they have poisonous on them. So that's what this spawns for 5 mana. It summons 2 of them. And here's a neutral. 4 mana 2/3 Serenite Chain Gang. It's a rare card. Taunt. Battlecry. Summon a copy of this minion. So, like a lot of people are saying, this is pretty much like a neutral Feral Spirit for 1 more mana. So you pretty much pay 4 mana, and then you get 4 attack and 6 health in total, and plus the taunts. So could be decent. Okay, here is another neutral card. It's 3 mana 3/3 Happy Ghoul. It's a rare. Cost 0 mana if your hero was healed this turn. So obviously you think of Priest. That's really good. And like A lot now healing cards become decent with this. I even see somebody on Reddit say that you can use this for like zoo, and you could like use Flame Imp, coin out like a Voodoo Healer or something like that, the 1 mana card that heals you for 2. You heal yourself up for 2, and if you have these in your hand, and you just play those out for free on turn 1. There's going to be some crazy shit people are going to be able to do with this. Alright, here's a 5 mana 4/5 demon for Warlock. Despicable Dreadlord. It's a rare card. At the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. That could be a pretty decent card, because it doesn't do anything to your minions finally. It's just doing stuff to the opponents, so that could be okay. And it's a demon, so that's an upside. Alright, here's a 2 mana spell for Warriors. Forge of Souls. Draw 2 weapons from your deck. That'll be pretty cool, I guess. Okay, so 11 mana 8/8 for Shaman. Snow Fury Giant. It's an epic. Cost 1 less for each mana crystal you've overloaded this game. And it's an elemental, by the way, because they accidentally they posted the wrong card. I can see it on the side here. It's an elemental. I mean, if you're playing an elemental type overload deck, then this will be really good. Here's a 4 mana 2/2 neutral. Battlecry Rattling Rascal. Epic. Battlecry. Summon a 5/5 skeleton. Death Rattle. Summon 1 for your opponent. Okay. Here, let me pull up the 5/5 card for you guys. I don't know. It seems like it could be okay. That's the 5/5. Okay, here's the Death Knight for the Warrior. It's an 8 mana card. Scourge Lord Garrosh. Battlecry. Equip a 4/3 Shadowmourne that also damages adjacent minions. So pretty much, I don't know. So, okay, I'm just going to use it as an example. There's like a Dr. Boom with 4 health left. You kill it, and it still has the bombs on the side of it. It kills the bombs too, because it kills whatever's on the sides of the minions that you're attacking. And it does 4 damage to them. Here's the hero power. Blade Storm. Hero power becomes deal 1 damage to all minions. So that just becomes insane. For 2 mana, you get to keep doing Whirlwind every fucking turn, and you can keep building your shit up because they have so many more things now that you can do for Enraging. It's pretty nuts. It's a Magnetar for full. Yeah, pretty much like a Full Reaper. Alright, here is a neutral card. 3 mana 1/5. Jakari Enchanter. It's an epic. Your end of turn effects trigger twice. Oh, this is the card that they were talking about. This one actually seems pretty decent, because there's so many fucking effects now that they've made that trigger at the end of your turn. I don't want to go through all of them, but there's quite a few of them now. And for 3 mana, 1/5, which could be pretty sticky, and you could do a lot of shit with this. That's why it's epic. So I think this will actually probably be played in some kind of deck. I'm pretty sure. Here's a 1 mana rogue spell card. Doomerang. It's an epic. Throw your weapon at a minion. It deals its damage, then returns to your hand. So what I'm assuming with this is you don't lose any durability. So for 1 damage, for 1 mana, you can do some crazy shit, especially if you have a built-up weapon, which is what they're trying to do and go for. But I'm pretty sure it'll be played in some kind of deck, though. It seems really freaking good, especially if you don't lose the durability on it. Let's see. 4 mana 3/4 common. Night Howler. Whenever this minion takes damage, gain +2 attack. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it sounds about right, Mila. So if you have a 3/1 weapon, use this instead, then it returns to your hand. That'd be so cool if you keep chaining that off. That'd be cool if they were like an actual boomerang and like it just did damage to everything else. But that's pretty much what Blade Flurry is, I guess. Here's another common. 5 mana 2/2 Skelemancer, Death Rattle. If it's your opponent's turn, summon an 8/8 skeleton. Holy shit. That could be pretty fucking annoying. Oh, whoops. Here's another neutral card, 4 mana 1/1, Wicked Skeleton. It's a common. Battle Cry, gain +1/+1 for each minion that died this turn. That seems overpriced. Here's a Murloc card, 1 mana 1/1. Deadscale Knight has Lifesteal. That's pretty cool that they added another Murloc. Yeah, I remember seeing that. Here's a 1 mana 1/1 common. Neutral card, Wretched Tiller. Whenever this minion attacks, deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. Huh. This card could be pretty fucking crazy. Like, there's so many low-cost cards now that do so many different things. Like, maybe Zoo can make somewhat of a comeback, I don't know. Or some kind of token decks. These things could be very annoying. Spectral Pillager is another rogue card, 6 mana 5/5 combo. Deal damage equal to the number of cards you played this turn. I mean, if you're doing some kind of crazy miracle shit, whatever. Damn, how many more cards are there? 2 mana 2/3 Tuskar Fisherman, common. Battle Cry, give a friendly minion spell damage +1. I'd rather play Thalnos. Here's a 3 mana neutral. It's a 4/4. Highlander Frost Rider. Battle Cry, freeze your other minions. What the fuck would I want to do that for? Alright, 4 mana 2/4 common. Grim Necromancer, Battle Cry, summon 2 1/1 skeletons. I think that's pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of, like somebody saying here on the side comments, of the Dragonling mechanic, which summons a 2/1 mechanical Dragonling, but this summons actually 2 minions, which could actually be relevant, especially if you're going to be buffing stuff up. So I would play that over this one. Otherwise, I don't think it'll be played much in Constructed. Maybe it'll be good in Arena. Here's a Paladin card, 4 mana, 5/2. Arrogant Crusader. It's a rare. Death Rattle. If it's your opponent's turn, summon a 2/2 ghoul. Probably Arena. Here's a neutral, 4 mana 3/3 Death Axe Punisher. It's an epic. Battle Cry, give a random lifesteal minion in your hand +2/+2. Yeah, that is way too like if you're specifically playing a lifesteal deck, then sure you could play this card. Otherwise, what the hell would you use with that? 4 mana 4/4 common. Elemental, Grave Shambler. Whenever your weapon is destroyed, gain +1/+1. So there's that. Here's a rogue card, 5 mana 5/5 Bone Baron. Death Rattle, add 2 1/1 skeletons to your hand, and the skeletons are just 1 mana tokens. Here's a hunter card, Exploding Bloatbat. Death Rattle, it's a 4 mana 2/1 Death Rattle, deal 2 damage to all enemy minions. That seems really fucking overcosted. Okay, 3 mana 3/1. It's a common, Vigul, I guess. Death Rattle. If it's your opponent's turn, summon a 2/2 ghoul. They're really going out for all this shit, huh? This, like, This is basically like an egg nabber. Silent V, Ragul. Okay, that makes sense. This is just a shitty egg napper. Like the egg napper, again, you get 2 1/1s. This just combines it into the ghoul. I still like the egg napper better. 6 mana, 6/6. Furnace Fire Colossus. It's an epic battle cry. Discard all weapons from your hand and gain their stats. We saw this played yesterday and it was pretty shit. Alright, here's a Hunter spell. It's 2 mana, epic. Toxic Arrow. Deal 2 damage to a minion. If it survives, give it poisonous. Why the fuck would I do that? Unless if it's my own minion. Whenever, okay, sorry. 4 mana, 5/5 neutral. It's a Keening Banshee, rare. Whenever you play a card, remove the top 3 cards from your deck. Here's a warrior card, 5 mana, 3/3. Death Revenant. It's a rare card. Battle Cry, gain +1/+1 for each damaged minion. Okay, I could see this actually being played at some point, maybe. Because of all the damaged things that they're doing, especially with the hero power. For the Death Knight. Here's a 5 mana, 2/5 neutral Venomancer. It's just poisonous, 2/5 poisonous. It's a big ass poisonous minion. That's probably going to be good in arena. It's annoying as shit in arena. Here's another neutral, 6 mana, 4/4 Spellweaver. It's just got 2 damage. Or 2 damage. Spell damage +2, sorry. I'm starting to lose it. I've been here for like an hour and a half just talking. Alright, 3 mana Druid spell, Nash. Give your hero +3 attack. This turn, gain 3 armor. Fuck that. Just play the other fucking card then. I mean, I know that you get both of them. But here's a Paladin card. 2 mana, Dark Conviction. Set a minion's attack and health to 3. There's just other cards you could fucking play. Alright, 2 mana, 1/1, Tainted Zealot. Common, Divine Shield, spell damage +1. This could actually be pretty good. I mean, obviously, Blood Mage Thalanos is probably better because you get the draw card. But if you're going for the Divine Shield package, and plus it's stickier, and you really want that spell damage to try and stick around, this could be pretty good. Like, I actually see this probably being played in some kind of deck. At least one of them or something. It's not as shitty as it looks. 5 mana, 4/4 Beast. It's a Bloodworm, common, and it's just got lifesteal. So basically it's just like just another beast you could play or discover, I guess, for Hunter, is what I think of it. Because I don't see anybody putting that in their deck. Here's a 1 mana, 2/1 common, neutral. Battle Cry, give a friendly minion +1 attack. Damn, for 1 mana plus... Okay, so this is pretty much like Abusive Sergeant. But you only get to give them 1 attack. And... Wait, didn't fucking Abusive Sergeant used to be 2/1 anyways? Because it's a 1/1 now. What the fuck? So basically it's Abusive Sergeant of old -1 attack. So that could actually be a thing. That could work out. Especially in like the Zoo and Token decks. That's gonna be fucking great. 1 attack is good. I love this guy. After seeing him played yesterday, especially the animation, 4 mana, 2/2. Arphis. Legendary card. He's a beast. Death Rattle. Add a random Death Knight card to your hand. And I'll open up the Death Knight cards after this. We're done here. Actually, I think they have them all up. Yep, here they do. They do have them all up. Whoops. Ah, shit. Oh, whatever. Well, you could kind of see him. Anyways, this one is Frostmourne. It's a 7 mana 5/3 weapon. The Death Rattle basically is summon every minion killed by this weapon. Army of the Dead. It's a 6 mana spell. Remove the top 5 cards of your deck. Summon any of the minions removed. Here's a 5 mana spell. Doom Pact. Destroy a minions. Remove the top card from your deck for each minion destroyed. Here's a 2 mana spell. Death Grip. Steal a minion from your opponent's deck and add it to your hand. A 2 mana spell. Death Coil. Deal 5 damage to an enemy, or restore 5 health to a friendly character. 2 mana Obliterate. Destroy a minion. Your hero takes damage equal to its health. Anti-Magic Shell. 4 mana. Give your minions +2/+2 and can't be targeted by spells or hero powers, which I think is fucking insane. And then here's a 3 mana spell. Death and Decay. Deal 3 damage to all enemies, which is a nice AoE spell. And this is not the only card you can get Death Knight spells from. You can get it from the Lynch King and a few other cards. And there's the Lynch King. 8 mana 8/8 taunt. At the end of your turn, add a random Death Knight card to your hand. All I'm going to say is, it's the Lynch King, and I fucking love him. Frostmourne is insane. I agree. Holy shit. I agree. I love Frostmourne. And not just that, the Lynch King. It's the fucking Lynch King, dude. I have to have that card. Yeah, the Frostmourne is absolutely fucking insane, though. You just kill off a big-ass minion, and GG, you get it right back. Here's the Death Knight for Warlock. 10 mana card. Blood Reaver Gul'dan. Battle Cry. Summon all friendly demons that died this game. Which seems like, I don't know how many demons you really play. I mean, I guess we'll see what kind of archetype pops up and stuff. I mean, it seems cool. Like, if you have your Doom Guards and shit like that, there could be lots of value and stuff, but this is where this thing gets really fucking insane. This is the hero power. Siphon Life. Hero power. Lifesteal, deal 3 damage. And as they said yesterday, your health can keep going up and up past 30, if I'm not mistaken, because that's what Broad was saying. This hero power is fucking nuts. Deal 3 damage and pretty much health, deal 3 damage, gain 3 health for 2 mana. That's fucking bonkers. But I don't know about the actual Battle Cry effect. Here's Thrall, his Death Knight card. Thrall, Deathseer, Battle Cry. Transform your minions into random ones that cost 2 more. That's pretty good. Like, that's pretty good for 5 mana. Like, it's a huge evolve, and it could really swing your board really, really good. But here's, like, the downswing of this card. Transmute Spirit. Transforms a friendly minion into a random one that costs 1 more. Sure, you can pick the oh no, I guess it's a minion. It's a random minion that you get to evolve, but that's really shitty, right? Like, you want your fucking totems. You want your totems so that you can evolve your totems and stuff. But you don't get your totems. You get to just evolve whatever the hell you play, which sometimes that doesn't always work out for the best. So I honestly wish that this was better. I don't think it's that great, honestly. I really don't. I think the hero power really fucks it up. Okay, here's the Druid Death Knight. It's a 7 mana card. Yep, maybe next expansion you don't want totems, possibly. Possibly. And here is Malfurion the Pestilent. Choose one. Summon 2 poisonous spiders or 2 scarabs with taunt. And what's insane with this is this card and the hero power, as if you watched yesterday, works with Fandral. So you get both of them. So you get 2 poisonous spiders and 2 scarabs with taunt. And it also works with the hero power. And the hero power is to choose one of +3 attack this turn or gain 3 armor this turn. And obviously with Fandral you get both. So I don't know what to say. I think this is a cool ass legendary card. I think it's really fun. And the hero power is absolutely insane. I mean, 3 attack is 3 attack. That's a lot of attack. And then 3 armor, that just keeps ramping up every turn. I mean, That could be... I mean, that's better than Warrior. Alright, here is the Paladin Death Knight for 9 mana. Uther the Ebon Blade. Sorry. Uther the Ebon Blade. Battle Cry. Equip a 5/3 lifesteal weapon. Which, that's pretty fucking nuts in its own. A 5/3 weapon is crazy. It's like Ashbringer. But then you get the lifesteal on it, which is huge. So you get the heal at least for 15 health. I mean, granted, obviously you're going to do damage with it. I'm just saying if you hit face or something. Here's the hero power. 2 mana, the 4 horsemen. Hero powers. Summon a 2/2 horseman. If you have all 4, destroy the enemy hero. That's fucking insane. This hero power literally has a chance to just end the game and win it for you straight away if your opponent doesn't like the trade. And or if you could get it behind a bunch of taunts or something, or divine shield minions or something like that. You can literally win the game with your hero power. That is fucking insane in my opinion. I think that's so cool. Like, I really think this is a good card. This card is fucking nuts, right? Like, it has to be. I mean, what other fucking card in the game, other than, like, maybe say Sacrificial Pact, that you have to be playing a demon in order, like, you just honestly just win the game straight away. With this hero power, you fucking get lucky enough to summon all 4 of them. I mean, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And it's gonna be insane. From a fucking hero power. This card's nuts. That's just what I think about that one. Here's another Paladin minion. 6 mana, 3/9. Blackguard. It's an epic. Whenever your hero is healed, deal that much damage to a random enemy minion. I don't really care for that one that much. Here's a Druid minion. 2 mana, 1/2. Druid of the Swarm. Choose one. Transform into a 1/2 with Poisonous, or a 1/5 with Taunt. Now this with Fandral is fucking crazy, right? Because it becomes a Poisonous Taunt. It's so cheap. God, that's gonna be so good for Token Druid. 2 mana, 1/5 Taunt, because you're gonna go 1/5 Taunt. You're not gonna really go Poisonous. You're gonna go 1/5 Taunt for 2 mana, and then you start buffing that fucking thing up. Like, holy shit, dude. That's gonna be a problem. That's a good card. That is such a good card. Here, and this is what the other tokens look like, by the way. Let me open them up as I want to take a look. That's why I do these reviews, even though I know, like, not many people watch it. But if you go through the cards and you see them and you talk about them and you say them out loud, it helps me remember it, so that way when I play, I could process that shit faster. Here's the Druid of the Swarm. Here's the 1/2 Poisonous token. And then here is the Taunt. Wow, that's a good card. Here's another Druid card. 4 mana, 2/3. Strong Shell. Scavenger. Battlecry. Give your Taunt minions +2/+2. Meh. Here's the Shaman spell. 4 mana. Avalanche. Freeze a minion and deal 3 damage to adjustment minions. It reminds me of Cone of Cold, except it does more damage. And I don't know. It's cool that they have a card like that, I guess. Here's a 2 mana Warlock spell. Drain Soul for it's a common. Lifesteal. Deal 2 damage to a minion. So you get life. So pretty. Isn't this like Drain Life? I don't know. This is like a Drain. I don't know what the fuck. Why they printed this game. Okay, so I guess that was the last card. So that was the end of the set review, I guess. Yep. I've been streaming and talking for about an hour and 45 minutes, and I actually have to go do some grocery shopping, and I plan to stream when I get back. So thanks for sticking around for that long. And Mila, if there is a way, I don't know if you have a Twitter or something, but if you follow me on Twitter, I usually post when I go live there. But I'm gonna be back in like a couple hours, and I'm probably gonna stream again. And if you're around, I'd like to do like an arena thing. And this time I won't rage quit, I swear to God. But if not, maybe some other time. But yeah, I'm definitely done for right now because I'm all like flustered and I've been talking so long and my mouth hurts and I just want to drink a bunch of water. Yeah, baby rage. I could do the salt thing again. I think I fixed it. What the fuck? Why isn't it working? That's so... Okay, see, it does work for you. What the fuck? What did I do different? It just likes you better. It literally just likes you better. I gotta make some new memes. I didn't even type. You know what? My chatty... Because I'm not using actual Twitch chat. I'm using the program Chatty. Maybe it's like being buggy. See, you probably didn't see it there then. What the fuck? That's so weird. I have to like double type shit. No wonder. I had a few people in here the other day when I was streaming very early in the morning, and they were saying like, I was responding to them, and they said, okay, if you're not gonna, you know, say anything, I'm gonna take off. And I was like typing to them, and I guess they weren't seeing anything. So then that makes sense. I'm gonna start having, maybe I'll just start using the other thing. I love Chatty so much. Maybe there's an update. Anyways, I'm really gonna go. I'll be back in a few hours. I'll see if you're on Twitch or something and I'll hit you up. If not, then I'll catch you tomorrow. But I'll definitely be streaming in a few hours. So I'll catch you later. Thanks for hanging. Peace out.